This is a serious segment on the rules changes for the USAPA. Message to the USAPA in the future. Baby steps, baby steps. Don't blow up the ship. This is so important for so many people. Here are the 2022 proposed rule changes from the USAPA. A lot of pages I had to go through. So enjoy, please subscribe, and let's get started right now. The USAPA has proposed a open palm rule, and the open palm rule would pretty much ban the Zane serve, the chain serve. Porter Barr is a 14-year-old, and he uses the chain serve to serve an 11:02 game in this video. Now, this is pretty extreme. And I think the USAPA is being pretty extreme with the open palm rule. I believe they have proposed another rule where you can't serve from the side, and Porter Barr is doing this as well. But it looks like the chain serve will get banned. This brings me to my next point. This is Morgan Evans. Morgan Evans is using the chain serve, but he just came out with a video that showed that the revolutions per minute of the ball can be more enhanced by just using one hand. Apply spin. The open palm rule will ban any spin from being applied to the ball before it's hit. I don't like this. There has to be a happy medium, right? The USAPA, You're pretty smart, probably smarter than me. And this is Zane. Zane's really campaigning for the chain serve. Sorry, Zane, it's going to get banned. You didn't come on the show. I did a video panning the chain serve. And this is Morgan Evans' open letter to the USAPA. Simone signed it with Zane. And look, we're all going to fight for what makes us win more tournaments, more games. Zane has a chain serve that he pretty much spent a lot of time on learning, and this is the USAPA's fault. It's your fault, it's not mine. And Pickleball has saved my life, and I just want this game to go in a healthy direction in the future so it keeps being the fastest growing sport in America. Another proposal being proposed, I guess proposals do get proposed, is rally scoring. Now, why is this being proposed? Money. ESPN wants to be able to know when commercials are being showed so they can, get advertisements. And this is a joke. It's a complete joke. Rally scoring is not part of pickleball. It's not what I learned. It's not what a lot of people learned. It ruins the game. It ruins strategy. It ruins a lot of things. And this is a joke. It should not even be proposed. Okay. I think I'm done with my rant. I've started with this. Rally scoring, basically, you can win a point when you're returning, when you're serving. You can win a point all the time. So basically, there's going to be points awarded after each serve. And that's the most clear I can be on what rally scoring is. Why does it change strategy? It changes strategy because you can't really go for those big serves. You can't go for those big drives. And it changes a lot of things. And I really don't want pickleball with rally scoring. I really don't. The next proposal being proposed is a drop serve. The drop serve, what is being proposed with this? So the drop serve became legal in 2021. And when you drop the ball, you can have the wrist over the elbow. It can be above the waist. However you want to put it. If you're a tennis player, you can hit a huge open stance forehand. Basically, you can put a lot of spin on it. The proposal is you can apply pressure on the ball when it is dropped, and that was not allowed. Why can you apply pressure on it now? You can do this because the wrist can't be above the elbow or navel or waist, however you want to put it. That way you can't get as much spin on the ball. And, I'm okay with this. Whatever you want to do, you want to keep changing the rules, do it. Whatever. It's not a big deal. Seniors do like the drop serve. If I'm coaching them and they're having the trouble with the modern serve, the drop serve does help them. And look, if you don't have as good hand-eye coordination, it does help. And I'm fine for this rule. Apply pressure. The wrist can't go above the elbow. And you can't get as much topspin. But the problem I have is people spend a lot of time learning these new techniques, and that's why Zane gets so frustrated. Moving forward, USAPA, baby steps. Don't sink the ship. This ship has saved so many people. It's a great tool against depression. Thank you, Rich Lively. And it's given me so much, and I want to give back, by yelling at the USAPA. The next rule being proposed is starting the game at 001. I call this the dementia rule. I'm going to get in trouble for this video. We all know this. But people get confused at starting the game at 002. So they're saying start the game at 001. The serving team gets the first 2 serves. And look, I don't like this. I really don't. This game is the sport of the future. Younger and younger generations are going to play this. I like starting at 002. This way the serving team has somewhat of an advantage, but not a huge advantage. If you start at 001, the serving team will get 2 serves. So in a tournament, everyone's going to pick serve if they win the coin toss or whatever rule they're going to change it to in the future. But I love starting at 002 in a tournament because if it's windy, it's a big decision whether to pick serve or to go with the wind. And this is strategy. This builds strategy. This makes the game interesting. Pickleball is a chess match. It's a true chess match. And I really don't like this. The final rule I'm going to cover is the no earbud rule, and I call this the Mike Foster rule. Mike Foster always listens to earbuds when he's playing, and let him. Look, let him. He doesn't have to listen to me rant when I body bag him all the time. And come on, do you want to make pickleball a nanny state? Just let people play the game. It's so fun. Don't make this game controversial. This is the one thing in our lives that's not controversial. Let people listen to music if they want. This will prevent them from hearing people argue over line calls all the time, arguing over score. It will, let's face it, I'm happy with a lot of things people don't hear me say. If I could shut my mouth, my life would be a lot better. So let's not change all these rules. To summarize, message to the USAPA. Look, I know you think you're smarter than me. You probably are. But, I think anyone that's ruined a good thing. And let's face it, pickleball has saved my life. It's an amazing sport that's connected with me with so many amazing friends, and honestly, that's all that matters in life. But let's not go blowing up an incredible sport that's the fastest growing sport in America and that has saved so many people's lives. It's a good tool against depression. Thank you, Rich Lively. And let's keep on fighting in the real world.